Welcome to Conversations with the Queen. I am your host, Rain Janique. I just want to welcome you back to my channel on this beautiful, sunny Southern California day. Today, it's not much of a teaching as it is a rant, sort of, because lately I've been noticing that people have been imposing their perception and their ideology on others. So today I want to talk to you about perception. Okay, now the Merriam-Webster dictionary defines perception as a way of regarding, understanding, or interpreting something, a mental impression. So basically, perception is your way of thinking. Now this really comes from, I saw this meme that says in 1968 women were black power, all of this, and now in 2019 that women are turkey. Okay, now you cannot say that all women are turkey. And I made a comment on this meme and says it's only a handful of ladies. That's not all ladies. It's definitely not in my circle. Okay, and so I had this one guy jump on there. It was like, I've traveled as a man that traveled, as if I don't travel. As a man that traveled, I can tell you that it's more than just a handful. Let me tell you something. It's over 1 billion people in the world. Even if it's 100,000 ladies that's turkey, that's still only a handful. That's in your circle. That's not my circle of friends. My circle of friends are not turkey. I'm a college graduate, married with children. My friends are college graduates, married with children. They're not out here turking. We're not out here turking, so that's not in my circle. But you see how perception can be? That's your way of thinking. That's from your 10 block radius. That's not everybody. So perception can be very, very tricky. Just say that there's the number 6. I'm standing at the south end and you're standing at the north end. You see a 6, I see a 9. You're right and I'm right. Your right don't make me wrong. So today, that's what I'm talking about. Perception. Your right does not make me wrong. We have to remember that there are millions of ways of beliefs. There are millions of ways of doing something. I can get to the number 4, 1 plus 3. You can get there 2 plus 2. Still number 4. Okay, so perception. Perception can be very, very, very tricky. And so I'm here to tell you to stop making people's right wrong according to your perception. And that goes for everybody. You know, we all perceive things in a different way. That doesn't make me right and that doesn't make you wrong. I can't go out here and say that all black men doesn't take care of their children. I have a different testimony. My dad, my uncles, all the men in my life growing up has always been there for their children. So when I encounter people that didn't have their father in their lives and their friends didn't have their father in their lives, I can't relate. Okay? I cannot relate. So to go around and say all and every, we really have to stop using those terms. That way of thinking has caused people to judge an entire nation of people and nations of people because of your one little perception, your little 10 block radius. There's people out here different. And we have to start respecting that. And learn how to come to some terms of agreement, where I could be like, you know what, you are exactly correct, but I'm correct as well. Okay? So perception, very, 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 very tricky thing. Very tricky thing. We have to remember that there's more than one avenue of getting anywhere, even in religion, especially in religion. We have made it where it's only one way to God, and that's through Jesus. When we should be saying the Messiah, because his name was not Jesus. Okay? People, people, people. Stop judging each other. Stop falling out with family and friends because of perception, because we totally think different. I'm allowed to feel and think how I feel and think. You're allowed to feel and think how you feel and think. You know, and with social media, this whole perception thing and judging people and all this crazy stuff has gotten totally out of hand, because now everybody have an opinion about everything. Sometimes we just need to keep strolling. If it's something you don't agree with, keep strolling. Sometimes shut up, because people like me, I'm going to correct you every time. I don't care your title, I don't care whatever. I'm not going to allow you to put me in a box, your little 10 block radius box, and tell me how I should be thinking or how I should be feeling. We can agree to disagree. Okay? Again, this is not a teaching, this is more of a rant, but I'm hoping that you learn something, because we as a society, that what makes us beautiful, because we are different, because my way of thinking differs from your way of thinking. It makes us beautiful. It's humanity. So stop judging people according to your little 10 block radius. And stop putting people in a box because of how you feel. You can't say all and every. We have to get out of those terms, because it's causing us to judge whole nations of people. Okay? Your 10 block radius. Even if it's that, you know, it might be smaller than that. Your way of doing something is right to you. It may not be right to me. And that's okay. It's okay to agree to disagree. I don't have to like watermelon. You know how they say all black people like watermelon, and they be posing questions on Facebook a lot saying, what's the one thing that you don't eat or you don't drink that will get your black card taken? What? Watermelon. I don't eat watermelon. I don't drink nothing grape. I don't drink grape soda, orange soda, and a lot of stuff that they say that all black people do. Okay? That's just not the truth. Perception is a very tricky thing. So now let me talk to you about ideologies. That is your system of beliefs, just in case you didn't know what it means. Your ideology, stop putting your system of belief on everybody. That's what you believe. That's what you feel. That's what you think. Politicians have a way of doing this terribly. As you know, that man-child is in the White House, and a lot of others impose their whole system of belief on everybody else. And then have the audacity and the nerve to get mad when others think different from you and believe different from you. And now you don't put them in, oh, you're going to hell. Please. To a lot of people, I'm probably going to hell to a lot of people. Because there's a lot of things in ways that a lot of people believe that I just don't. Okay? Stop putting your ideologies on people. And we have it bad on social media. Let me tell you something. First of all, we're not even real friends, most of you. That means you don't really know me to know how I think. So you're trying to analyze my statuses or my quotes or my whatever according to your perception, when I don't mean that at all the way you perceived it. At all. So stop thinking you know people, and stop thinking you can categorize people by your little perception. Your little perception. It's more than 1 billion people in the world. And most of the ones that's doing a lot of the judging don't even have a passport. Meaning, you probably never even lived outside of the city you were born or the state that you were born. And now here, you want to tell me, somebody that do travel, about what's going on in, say, the Jamaica or any of the islands, because I love the islands, okay? I swear Jamaica's my home. But you can't tell me, somebody that has been there, about Jamaica, and you only see what you see or know what you know because of the TV and Google. I'm so tired of you university Google students. Your perception of a lot of things is wrong. My facts are my facts. Your facts are your facts. When are we going to get this through our head? That we can't make people wrong just because we think we are right. We can agree to disagree again. I don't know how many times I can say that. We can agree to disagree. Now, it might be a fact in your life that the men don't take care of the children. The black men don't take care of the children. That might be a fact in your life, but that's not a fact in my life. Okay? So stop imposing your perception, your ideologies, your way of thinking, your system of beliefs on people. Because a lot of people are waking up and coming out of a lot of things, especially religion. You know, this thing, all men are dogs, or all women are this, or... No, honey, that's just the men or the women you mess with. And if you haven't, you need to go back and watch my video on what making you attracted, you know, this kind of person to you. Because apparently there's a problem somewhere. Psychology 101. I'm just telling you the truth. So stop trying to lump everything and everybody all. Stop saying, we need to really come out of this all, every. No, it's not all and every. It's not the truth. So this is my little rant for today. So it's not much of a teaching as it is a rant, because I'm just so sick of seeing these things on social media, especially about opposing your ideology and your, you know, system of belief, your perception on people. Stop it. Think outside the box. Come outside the box. Because a person like me, I would never allow you to put me in the box. Ever. To your little way of thinking. I love you guys. Humanity, we are family, regardless of where you are in the world. Okay? Perception, ideologies. These things are causing so much problems in the world because we are judging whole nations of people according to our little small way of thinking. Okay, let's get out of this. Everybody has a right to their opinion. We don't have to debate about everything. Keep strolling sometimes. Let it pass you on by. I see a lot of stuff, especially on Facebook, I don't like. And I'm like, that don't sound right, or that's dumb. You know, I do say those things to myself a lot. Child, that's so dumb. That's so foolish. It is to me, but you might know where you coming from with that. It's just foolish and dumb to me. So I don't feel the need to hit like or dislike or even comment on it. I just keep strolling. Sometimes you need to just keep strolling in life. Just walk on by. Because your level of perception, your ideologies are yours. So stop imposing on everybody. I love you guys. This have been Conversations with the Queen. Okay? I love you guys.